But Anthony, you kind of I got the sense you were taking a lot of pride in Jameson Williams last night. Talk about it.
Jameson Williams is the player that I was in on since he came out, and obviously he's had a lot of misfortune, almost similar to J.K. Dobbins. Like everything broke wrong for Jameson Williams. Am I wrong?
Yeah. No, it's
Between
true.
the injury in the college game, then the gambling, and then last year when they were trying to get him reps in the preseason, but while he serves out the gambling suspension, he gets the hamstring.
Yeah.
And then
I only side at you, and you can finish your point because you found a way to weave Dobbins into the conversation, just like I always find a way to weave the 49ers into the conversation. So it's a good work. It's very good. I like it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But like last year, they started deploying him, right, especially in the postseason. And this offseason, it was like nothing but positive. And the Lions, who are knocking at the door of a Super Bowl, you would think they would go out and get a wide receiver. Not if they think they already have one. And, last night you get the Rams, and this is a makeshift defense. No Aaron Donald. They're turning over a new leaf. I just, I had the anytime touchdown score. I have Jameson yards. I thought it would be a Jameson Williams game. Did I think it would come at the expense of Amon-Ra St. Brown? No, but like the way that they use Jameson Williams, I think this is the missing dynamic. Like, right, as good as the Lions were last year, I felt like they were missing something. Like, they're the type of team that you want to get a lead and then they want to run the ball, control the clock. But my worry with the Lions was if somebody jumps off, on a 2 to 3 score lead, which could happen in the NFL a lot, can they, do they have those quick strike hitters? They had Gibbs. But usually the good teams like the 49ers, they have like the Dolphins, they have a couple of guys that can go turn a game around or get back into a game. And Jameson Williams, I think, is another piece to the Lions that not only, it's great in fantasy, but like from an NFC perspective, they're a legitimate contender to go to take a Super Bowl this year. And I think Jameson Williams is a big part of that.
Yeah. Yeah, there definitely could be. There is one more question pertaining to tonight that I wanted to get to, but Steve or Pete, did either of you have anything to add onto what Anthony said about Jameson Williams, or is that pretty much it?
Before you guys interject,
never mind. You wait.
52 offensive snaps. And this wasn't like an Xavier word, like, because people like, oh, he Jameson Williams, he's a gadget guy. He had 9 targets and played 52 snaps. This is not a gadget player.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And had a target on 26% of his routes too.
I'll just say that Dan Campbell was talking him up, saying they were saying he's running every route in the route tree. He's going to continue to get better. So, yeah, man, you see his talent. He's ultra explosive. He was a first round pick out of Bama for a reason. So yeah, I think he's here to stay, and I think it could hurt St. Brown a little bit and Laporta as well.
Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong on Jameson Williams. I think. I kicked myself a little bit. He wasn't on my radar this year, and it probably should have been. I mean, they didn't really have anybody established outside of, if I was fading Gibbs as much as I really was initially, I probably should have assumed that, somebody else would have stepped up. So,
yeah, I've got some best ball shares. I think I have them in a league or two, so I'm happy to have.
I have some best ball, but not a ton.
This is actually a deep question from Jack. Deep as in the league. Anthony, you might enjoy